start talking. Where's he looking at us?
Alongside Josh, getting ready for the game between Niagara College and Humber.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is tonight's official starting lineup for the Humber Hawks.
Hope you guys are
At
ready for
final
basketball.
That's
That's what we got. Niagara College taking on Humber. I'm Rudy Cadlick alongside Josh.
Taking a look at the previous history of the Hawks so far, they are 7-0. Although the Knights are looking to start their defeated streak, they are 3-3, but the home court advantage hopefully will progress their score tonight.
Niagara Knights are actually on a winning streak of their own. They've won their last 2 games, both against Salt. Last game was actually November 16th. They took it 72-51, looking for some more domination like that in tonight's game.
They average around 81 points per game, field goal percentage around 40%, so this should be a tight game. Looking at the Hawks have around 90 points per game and average around 49%. So this should be a tight game to watch.
Some players we're going to have to watch for tonight are going to be number 15 on Humber. That's going to be Boule Gruich. Number 13 on the Knights, Trayvon Ash. He's going to be a player to look out for as well. Game's about to get underway. Both teams getting ready.
Taking a look at the Knights bench, their traditional starting 5, it's Andrew Anamanza, Trayvon Ash, Ryan Christie, Levi Makuna, and Terrell Rogers. Although it looks like Ryan Christie will be on the bench tonight, there may be a switch up in the starting 5. Lawrence McNeil seems to be subbing in for Ryan Christie.
Jump ball underway,
Tip-off
won by
starts off.
Humber. There's number 3 for Humber, taking the ball up the court. That's Gibson Edful over to Boule Gruich. Humber now with the ball coming up. Looks like the Knights get in possession here early on in the game. A foul called against the Hawks.
The Knights are really going to need to step up tonight. Without Ryan Christie, he would have been the #1 competitor event against Boule Gruich.
There's Laquan Hilton coming up the court
He has
now.
about a couple centimeters on top.
Trayvon Ash driving to the net, outside, shots up, just off by Niagara. Rebounded from number 7 from Humber. Humber now attacking strong. Trayvon Ash getting a little bit too physical there, fouling Kerwin Elvis.
Trayvon Ash picks up his first foul of the night.
Braden Gaughan inbounding for the Humber. Humber now moving the ball around, driving to the hoop. Number 3 gets blocked hard. Laquan Hilton with the ball, gives it to Trayvon Ash. Ash now coming out with it. Ash driving to the hoop, goes up and it's good. Nice layup by Trayvon Ash.
Ash showing off his 20-point average start. He's actually quite good for getting points throughout the game. For his OCAA ranking is 8th right now.
Humber coming in, it's Gaughan with it. Gaughan driving to the hoop, goes up, circus layup, no good. Rebounded by Rogers. Rogers now coming back with the ball, gives it to Ash. Ash steps back, puts up a shot, gets blocked. Nice block there by Gaughan. Now Gruich giving the ball over to Elvis. Elvis now with the ball. Humber going to the net, passes it back out to Gruich. Gruich drops it back. Humber now moving the ball around quite well. Elvis with it. He goes in, goes for the basket, gets it to go. What a play up there. That was a sweet play by Kerwin Elvis.
Laquan Hilton here on the court. He's going to be bringing it up for the Knights.
He's guarded by Elvis.
Laquan's one of my favorite players on the team. Trayvon Ash seems to have possession. Loses it, sends it to Grandison, takes the three-pointer.
Off mark
No
on
luck.
that chance. Humber now coming back with the ball strong. It's Ediful. Ediful going to the net, gets the bucket. Nice layup there. Niagara's trying to come back now with the ball. Laquan Hilton taking it up. Hilton to Rogers. Rogers is guarded by Ediful. He gets it to Grandison. Grandison goes to the net, blocked on his way.
The Knights are starting with possession here. Try to reset back at the point. Trayvon Ash starting at the top of the key. Goes for the long three-pointer. Whoa! Drills it.
What a bucket there.
Trayvon
by the
Ash,
Knights.
told you, number one of those players to look out for on the Knights. Starts off the game early with all of the 5 points
That was
for the Knights.
Gruich going up there. No luck on that play.
Humber's offensive charge called against number 15, Gruich.
That was Vule Gruich picking up the charge there. And now the Knights are coming back with it. Trayvon Ash. He's the top scorer for Niagara, actually ranked 8th in the OCAA. Grandison dishes it off to Hilton.
Trying to start
Hilton
off a
now
pick and roll.
puts up a shot in, it's good.
The Knights have just been drilling three-pointers all night so far.
Laquan Hilton, what a shot there. Elvis now with the ball. Nice pick by Gruich. Good ball movement.
Ooh.
Ediful driving to the net, gets it inside. Number 10 puts the shot up. Good play there by Tyrone Dixon.
Laquan Hilton inbounds it quick, brings it up the court.
Hilton
Looking for some help.
dishes the ball off to Ash.
Ash carries it in, looks for a spot, decides to take the shot.
No
No
good.
luck, sends it back to Grandison. Grandison drives it into the key. Off the rim, but no luck.
Elvis dishes it off to Ediful. Coming up, nice play there by number 7, Braden Gaughan of Humber. As Josh was saying earlier, Humber 7-0 coming into tonight's game. It's a pretty impressive record.
Shooting one, number 7, Braden Gaughan.
Hilton now with the ball, guarded by Ediful. Hilton trying to get something going. Inside to Grandison. Grandison fakes the shot, goes in, spins around, and puts up the shot. It's good.
Nice
Minty with the steal there, coming in. Actually, that was Lemos.
Lemos sends it back to McNeil.
Shots up, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hawks coming out of their own zone now. Humber driving.
Looks like Niagara's starting with a shorter lineup here. Looks like they don't need the height advantage like I was mentioning earlier. Looks like they're going to stick with some quick players and some far-out shooters just to build up a point streak.
Laquan Hilton for three, no good. There was Lawrence McNeil there on the rebound, getting pushed. It's going to be Knights ball underneath Humber's hoop.
Brandison's outside, ready to inbound.
The Knights looking to get it off to someone. They dish it to Lemos. Lemos now with the
looking
ball.
for some help.
There's a foul there, called on number 33. Lawrence McNeil getting too physical away from the ball. Not the kinds of plays the Knights are going to need if they're going to want to win this game. Ediful now coming up with the ball. He dishes it off. Number 10 now with it. Dixon to Ediful. Inside to Dixon. He's fouled, but gets the bucket to go. Nice play there from Humber.
Dixon will take his place back at the top of the line, see if he can make it a three-point play. The Knights are going to try and stop the roll now as they call the timeout.
Timeout, Niagara.
Both teams going over some strategy here. Timeout called.
Are the Knights going to stick with this short man strategy, or are they going to try and switch it up and bring in some of the bigger players? Right now, it seems that the long distance shooting is working, although will they be able to play defense as well?
I think they're
That's the
doing a
problem.
good job on the outside so far, so they should keep up the small players, good speed. I think it's surprising Humber. They're only down by 1 point here.
As I
Score is
mentioned earlier, the
10-11.
Hawks are undefeated so far. They are 7-0. The Knights are 3-3, looking to end their streak. As we take a look here at Trayvon Ash, one of the key players on the Knights roster. He averages 20 points per game.
Ash is
Impressive.
definitely a standout player for the Knights, always putting up points. What does he average? 20 points a game, I believe? 20 points per game. He's 8th in the league.
Shooting one, number 10, Tyrone Dixon.
Dixon's going to the line. This is a chance to put his team up by 2 points here.
Grandison, yet another impact player for the Knights roster. I usually like him in that position when people are taking free throws. He likes to run in, try and get the rebound. Dixon trying to make that three-point play, but no good. Elias Minty.
Minty with the rebound. Dishes it to Grandison. Grandison gives it back to Mark Lemos. Niagara coming out of their own zone. It's Minty at the top of the key, gives it to Grandison. Grandison
Ooh,
spins
with the
around
spin.
his guy, goes to the
And
hoop.
lays it in
What a
with some
bucket.
attitude.
Delroy Grandison taking it hard to the hoop.
Changed it right after the timeout. Sounds like what the coach said really made an impact.
Humber now coming back, attacking hard, getting it inside, but stolen away by Grandison. Grandison coming out, and he's fouled there by
Defensive
Chad
charge.
Bewley. That was number 21, Chad Bewley, the 6'6" forward out of Newmarket. Picking
Not
up
a
the
fan of
foul
that
there.
call.
Chad Bowie, the team's third personal.
Booley is another one of the most influential players on the Hawks roster. He's noticeable for points, assists.
The Knights are coming back now. It's number 44, Thomas Dykstra. Dykstra gives it to Levi Makuna. Makuna puts a shot up, misses that three. Thomas Dykstra was going for it, not in time though. Ediful trying to get the ball out of the zone for Humber. Now it's gone, losing control of the ball.
Makuna able to recover.
Makuna now coming in.
Pushed out of bounds, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like he was pushed out of bounds there.
Let's just see some fresh legs out on the court. Got Makuna on here.
Yeah, even Thomas Dykstra's out there getting some reps. There's Delroy Grandison.
Trayvon Ash back on the court.
There's an illegal pick there set by Dykstra. Refs are gonna call that. Looks like his feet just moved on the play. Not good. Ball's going back the other way. There's Ediful, Gibson Ediful coming out of his own zone with the ball.
Lemos playing some tough defense, not letting them back in at all.
Gruich
Lemos going for the double team, manages to get the steal.
Lemos gets it to Grandison. Grandison goes up. A little bit too much power on that layup. Rebounded though by Junior Davis.
Lemos goes for a second steal attempt, but no dice.
What a play there by number 22, Kenny Egypt.
Put in some extra effort just to lay it in underneath the basket.
Knights are coming back strong. Delroy Grandison
looks to set up for a three, just dancing around him.
Trayvon Ash now with the ball from outside, puts a shot up, and it's good. Nice medium range jumper there. Gibson Ediful for Humber. This is his teammate right there. Now gone. Guarded tight by Makuna. Nice ball movement. Block there on the play. Bule Gruich going down. That was a nice block by Levi Makuna. Knights inbounding. Trayvon Ash now with the ball. Ash over to Makuna. Makuna, he's got room. They just give it to Broomfield. He misses that opportunity. Now Ediful coming in strong. Puts the layup up and it's good. Nice speed there on that play. Coming down the court super fast. Getting the layup to go. Great touch.
The Hawks have been noticeably aggressive so far on the court, and it has been working for them. They've been able to push into the net almost every single play.
Ash now coming in hard.
And that's the 10-point mark. He's already made his halfway mark of what he's expected to get this game.
Mark Lemos
with his third steal. His third steal of the game.
Mark Lemos is on fire right now. Getting his hands all over the ball.
Got not only the roster pumped, but the entire Knights crowd. The sea of blue standing up throughout the stands.
Gibson Ediful driving. Passes it to his teammate, but he's out of bounds. Knights taking over. Levi Makuna will be inbounding for Niagara. Mark Lemos now with the ball. Lemos.
Send it to Trayvon Ash.
Yeah, Ash now with the ball. Back out to Lemos. Lemos outside, puts up a long jumper.
Beyond the arc, no luck.
Yeah, it looks like one of Humber's players got their hands on that. Number 7 comes in hard with the jam. What a play there by Braden Gaughan. coming in hard.
After losing possession of his previous possession.
Trayvon Ash for three now. Off mark on that one, rebounded by Gruich. Elvis now with the ball. He drained a three ball earlier. He's a player to watch out for. Junior Davis going to the net, gives it outside. Elvis puts up another three. Off mark there. Rebounded by Davis. Davis now with the ball. Junior Davis driving to the hoop. Gets it to go. Nice layup there. Mark Lemos coming out for Niagara.
The Knights started the shot clock at the 32-second mark left in the period.
The Knights have a 1 point lead. Makuna driving in here, gets fouled. Got a chance to extend that to a 3 point lead now. Seen some good ball from both teams. Niagara's on top so far. Why do you think that's the case, Josh?
Honestly, I feel like Trayvon Ash, the star player, has really made an impact. Not only that, but Mark Lemos has definitely been an impact player throughout this entire game. He's made various steals that have definitely made huge progress for the Knights.
There's Levi Makuna, puts up a free throw, and it's good. He's got another chance here to separate that lead. I mean, to give his team the lead. My bad. Gets that. Elvis now coming up with the ball. He's guarded by Ash. Gives it to Davis. Davis dishes it off to Gone.
Levi Makuna, his second steal of the game. He brings it up.
Goes to the hoop, but he's fouled on that play.
He'll go back to shoot another two.
Fans are going wild here. We got somebody right beside us with a drum, actually. Every time the game gets intense, he's going hard. Levi Makuna's got a chance here to actually give his team the lead this time. Gets that one. 21-19 for Niagara. Let's take a look at that. That was Humber 7-0 on the league. As we were saying earlier,
the Knights
such
are
an impressive season.
The Knights are 3-3. They're hoping to end the streak, their winning streak. So far, it's looking like it could happen with 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Elvis goes up and he gets it to go. What a play with the clock dying down there. What a play.
First quarter ends with a 3 point deficit. The Knights are leading 22-19. A few impact players throughout this first period would definitely be Trayvon Ash,
Mark Lemos.
Mark Lemos, surprising. Came off an injury, didn't play much throughout the preseason, although he has been quite surprising in my eyes.
Oh yeah, definitely a prominent player on the Knights team, coming out with a couple of steals. Let's look at that again. Humber on top of the league right now, 7-0. Such an impressive season. Knights are looking to end that streak though, keep their own going. Knights are on a 2-game win streak right now, looking to extend that to 3 games if they can take down Humber tonight. Let's take a look at this basket here. That was Kerwin Elvis driving hard to the hoop.
With just 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Not even 5 seconds, 0.5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Manages to sink the floater. As we hear the buzzer go off on that last play.
Yeah, it's always nice seeing buzzer beaters, keeping the game intense. It's a 1 point game going into the second quarter of action. Got the Hawks taking on the Knights here at the Welland campus. Humber probably trying to figure out what they can do to come out on top here in the second quarter. They're down by 1 point. Playing some good basketball though.
The Knights making their way a little bit too early onto the court. Looks like the coach wants to have a word or two with them. Aaron Chapman looks like
both teams coming back out on the court. Game's about to get underway. That was a nice layup there. Getting it in, getting it done. Now the Hawks taking over. There's
Gruich back on the court. Looks like he needed a little bit of a rest. He usually plays around 20 minutes per game.
There's Elvis with the ball now. Gets it over to Gruich. Gruich swings it over.
Trying to make his way into the key.
Davis now with the outside three-point range, looking for somebody to give the ball to, dishes it off inside.
A lot of pump fakes, but nothing happening. 0 seconds on the shot clock and just managed to get the shot off.
Rebounded by Humber there. Shot clock's just continuously going off for whatever reason.
The refs are finally calling a shot clock violation. Looks like there may be something else going on.
Yeah, they were probably just trying to figure out why that buzzer wasn't going off. Oh well, it's done now.
Looks like it's still Humber's ball. They look to inbound it with a fresh shot clock.
Tyrone Dixon giving it to Matthew Bukovic. Now Elvis driving to the net. Gives it to Gruich. Gruich back out. Inside now. Nice ball movement. Elvis puts the shot up and it's no good.
Trayvon Ash managed. Oh, Terrell Rogers
Lead
managed
by
to get the.
Grandison comes in, dunking, misses the play. I don't know how he missed that one.
That one's embarrassing. That'll be on TSN's turning point for sure. Gruich looks to step back up on top of the arc. Looks to be calling a play.
Giving it inside to Davis. No good on that play. There was an up and down, it looked like, but the refs didn't call anything.
Grandison was pretty much laying on him. I don't know if it could have been an up and down.
Humber now coming out strong, trying to get the lead here. Gruich with the ball.
Trying to push his way in. Chapman playing hard defense, not
Gruich,
making any easy
no
efforts.
good, but Matthew Bukovic gets the rebound.
Sends it back to Terrell Rogers, who's going to be bringing it up the court.
Rogers now with it for the Knights.
Sends it to Demoy Green.
There's Green with the ball, giving it to Grandison. Grandison back to Ash. Ash now with it, going for the shot. Gives it to Grandison instead. He misses that opportunity.
Shaken up really badly from those last two plays.
Air ball on one play, missing a dunk on the other one. Not good for Grandison. He's actually one of the two players from Niagara that's actually not from Canada. He's from Kingston, Jamaica.
Far travel.
For sure.
Another one that is actually from out of Canada would be our main man, Trayvon Ash. He's from San Diego, California.
Humber now coming in with the ball strong. Aaron Chapman looks like he fouled him a bit there. It was Matthew Bukovic. Ben's not happy with that one at all. Seeing Junior Davis here underneath the Knights hoop, inbounding for Humber. Davis inside to Dixon.
Might have picked up a foul, but no call on it.
Looks like somebody got their hand on that. Niagara's taken over.
The score is 23-22 for the Hawks. They managed to regain possession of the score after the short break.
Tyrell Rogers with the ball now. He's guarded by Ediful. Rogers making it across half. Giving it to Demoy Green. Green now. Looking for a screen. Aaron Chapman sets it. Demoy Green puts the shot up. No good. Rebounded by Ediful. Ediful now coming up for the Humber. Gives it to Elvis. Elvis going to the bucket.
Manages to swerve away two Knights players.
Nice layup there.
Great athleticism on him.
Demoy Green coming up for Niagara. He's guarded by Kerwin Elvis. Demoy Green. Driving to the net. Misses that shot. Rebounded though by Niagara. It's a scramble for the ball. Picked up by Rogers and he gets that to go. Nice play there by Tyrell Rogers. Humber's trying to get it out of their own zone. Almost lose it. Ediful keeps it. Going to the net. Gets that bucket to go. Nice circus layup there from Gibson Ediful. Tyrell Rogers will be bringing it back now for the Knights. Giving it to Demoy Green. Tight defense there from Humber.
Chapman looks to be getting his first touch on the ball so far tonight. Sets up another pick. Demoy Green lands the shot.
Nice shot there by Green. Now Gibson Ediful. The point guard out of Brampton. Going to the net. Dishes it off. Davis puts the shot up.
With a great look.
Dixon getting the rebound though, and getting it done. It was Tyrone Dixon
Dixon averages around 9 rebounds per game, and he's 12th overall ranking in the OCAA.
That is impressive stats right there.
Des Moines Green looks to be trying to bring it in, but gets stuffed. Maybe an injury. He looks to be a little bit hurt.
Yeah, he's shaking up on that play for sure. You saw that
Oh, he does not want to be getting up right now.
the Humber player came down hard on him. Definitely going to be a foul called on that one. Shaken up for sure.
Des Moines Green looks to be making his way over to the bench. Laquan Hilton looks to have
Stepped in
replaced him.
for him. Now Hilton's getting fouled there. That was Junior Davis getting a little aggressive now. Humber, 3-point lead for them over Niagara right now. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left here in the first half. Delroy Grandison inbounding.
Starting with 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
No good on that play. He gets called on the charge though, so it's going to be Humber ball.
Niagara personal assist number 13, Trayvon Ash is second.
You see Tyrone Dixon underneath his own net, getting the ball in for Humber. Tyrell Rogers coming from behind the back, pushing him, getting called there. He's trying to fight his case, but I don't think the ref's buying what he has to say.
He's trying to watch out, trying not to get a technical.
Yeah, no, you don't want too many of those for sure.
If anything, we got to watch out for the coach. Seems to be yelling a little bit too. Looks like the Knights are going to just deal with the call. Humber's going to start with the ball here.
There's Junior gone, getting it to Edifel. Edifel's got lots of speed. Gives it right to Dixon. Dixon now inside.
Gone, almost on that backcourt violation. Saves it just in time.
Gives it to Davis. Davis inside to Dixon. Dixon
Gets swatted. He even
blocked.
loses his shoe. Oh my lord.
Tyrell Rogers now coming in hard, going up, puts the layup in, gets it to go. Nice play there. Humber's now coming back. There's Edifel.
Looking for some help, trying to find his way around.
Edifel giving it to Davis. Junior Davis. Now it's gone with it. Gone. Going inside. Tries to give it back to Dixon, but misses that chance.
Dixon goes back to tie his shoe after that loss. Dixon's got to make sure they're nice and tight. Double knot those puppies.
Tyrell Rogers was about to inbound for the Knights, but timeout called.
By the Knights.
Looks like they're gonna look over some strategy right now, try and figure out how they can come out on top. They were leading Humber going into the second quarter, but now they're down by 1 point.
There's 5 minutes left in the second period though, so there is.
As we were saying, 5 minutes left in the second period. Quarter. Let's take a look at this sweet block here. Oh my.
He even lost his shoe. Look at it roll off him. He's like, man, that was such a bad block. I even lost my shoe.
That's why he was double knotting it there after the play. There's Mark Lamos, one of the key players tonight for the Knights.
He's been taking a seat though. Hopefully he'll start in the second half. Hopefully we'll see more of those short man plays.
He's got some sweet tattoos. He's got an M on one arm and an L on another one. Initials. Let's take a look at this layup here by Tyrell Rogers, going up over top of the other guy.
Sets up the floater. He really knows how to take advantage of a play when he knows to.
That's why he was the Rookie of the Year for Niagara last year. One of the best players.
No surprise he made it back onto the team this year.
Yeah, I think the only way he wasn't going to make it back onto the team is if he went to a different school or graduated. So, not too tough for him. When you play ball like he does, you don't really need a whole lot anyways.
But doubt he even tried out. He just brought his plaque.
There's Rogers right now, inbounding it. Giving it to Laquan Hilton. Hilton. Back to Rogers. Rogers puts the shot up, and it's good. Tyrell Rogers draining the 3 ball, putting his team in the lead by 2 points. Here's Gibson Edifel. Edifel now gives it to Gruich. Gruich back to Gone. Gone inside to Gruich. Gruich going to the net. He misses that opportunity and gets his own rebound.
Throws it off Laquan Hilton.
So it's going to be Humber ball. It's a weird transition of plays there, trying to get his own rebound, throws it off the opposing player's leg. At least they get the ball back.
Starting in the Niagara Knights end.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Except for we don't like that. None of the fans like that.
Gruich now going in. Looks like he doesn't even need to jump. He's just already at the rim pretty much. Guy's 6'10". Crazy. Edifel with a steal now, coming in hard. Gets that layup to go. Nice play there by Gibson Edifel, putting his team back out in front. Looks like he was about to get another steal there too. Knights are just playing some sloppy basketball right now.
We started off after the timeout with a 2-point deficit, and it looks like the Hawks have already gotten that point back. They're actually leading 2 right now.
The Knights are going to need to put something up here. They got Mark Lemos out there right now. Lemos finds some room, goes up to the hoop. Nice layup there. Missed a couple opportunities. Rebounded by Humber. Kenny Ejim getting that one, but Niagara fouled him. Number 22, Kenny Ejim on Humber. His brother actually got put in the draft for the NBA, went undrafted, unfortunately not picked by a team. Still pretty awesome to have a relative that got selected to be in the NBA draft.
Not only that, but he is actually currently playing for Italy, which is not bad at all.
I mean, when you can make a career out of what you love, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I'll give him credit any day of the week.
The Hawks will be shooting some free throws here.
Edifel's at the top of the line. He'll be shooting 2.
He's got some nice pink shoes.
Seem to be working great for him today.
Oh yeah, giving him that extra bit of speed that he needs.
He touches them before every free throw, so they must be good luck.
There he is, Gibson Edifel making them both.
Walks off like he didn't mean anything.
They are free throws, so technically they're supposed to be free points.
Makes it look like it at least.
Delroy Grandison inbounding for the Knights. Gets it to Rogers. Rogers getting guarded by Elvis.
Grandison looks to have some sort of wrap on his thumb. May have had a dislocation or something. Maybe a smaller injury. Hopefully something smaller.
Yeah, hands are pretty important in the game of basketball. You need them to dribble the ball, shoot, pretty much do everything. Ash now puts a shot up. No good, but there's a foul on the play.
Grandison's hand looks to be hurting real bad. Misses 2 shots there.
It was Braden Gone picking up the foul. Ash is going to the line here. Tyrell Rogers in the back of his own end. Pretended to shoot the fake ball in his hands.
Ash misses his first. He'll line up for his second.
His team's down by 3 right now. Be nice if he could get this one, put him within 2.
He's just not touching his shoes. The luck's all in the shoes.
Gets that one.
Prove me wrong.
I don't think it's in the shoes. I think it's in how good you are.
I'll take it.
Last call, 6-4-4. All it out is another number momentarily. 6-4-4.
Chad Bewley inbounding for the Hawks right here. Gives it to Dixon. Back to Bewley.
Bewley calling for a play, asking for some help outside of the key.
Bewley gets it across to Elvis on the other side of the court. Elvis gets it back to Edifel. Edifel now. Edifel cutting to the net. Gives it back to Bewley.
Bewley looks to
Puts
set
a
up.
long shot off. Steps out of bounds though, so it's going to be Knights ball here. He's not happy with that. He thought he was in bounds. Showing his frustrations to the ref, but by the time the whistle's blown, it's too late. Here's Tyrell Rogers with the ball. Rogers swings it over to Ash.
Still outside the arc, Grandison sets up a pick. Doesn't do much for him. Grandison sets up for a shot, drives in.
Goes to the hoop and misses that layup.
He'll still stand at the line, set up for two.
He's having a hard time tonight. He's driven to the hoop a couple of times. Not successful, though.
I've seen a few of the Knights players actually do that tonight. I guess the morale is just not going too well. They are only 2 points below, which is a good sign. Hopefully they'll still end their undefeated streak.
I know their coach will probably have some things to say to them going into the halftime break. Still about 2 minutes, 50 seconds away, though. Grandison can tie the game up here. Not anymore, missing that shot.
He'll be able to make the game get a little bit closer into their grasp, though, if he lands this one.
And he is good on the second attempt.
Lemos is taking a seat. Demoy Green seems to be subbing on for him.
Now there's Elvis. Elvis with a little crossover move.
Sends it over to Dixon.
Dixon inside, puts the shot up, and it's good.
Good passing play there. Awful defense by the Knights, though.
Terrible defense. There's Demoy Green. Green back to Rogers.
Rogers has a good look.
Puts a shot up. No good on that three-point attempt.
Rookie of the year doesn't manage to land a shot.
Now Edifol getting it off. Number 6 for Humber gets it inside to Gruich. Gruich driving to the net. He's fouled there. He's going to the net, or to the line to shoot two. Bule Gruich. Out of Loznica, wherever that might be. He is definitely one of the Hawks' star players, though. And he gets that one to go, giving his team a 5-point lead. Delroy Grandison getting ready to inbound for Niagara. Trayvon Ash, guarded by Edifol. Ash going hard to the net, gives it out to Aaron Chapman. Chapman puts the shot up, just off on that one. Looks like the Knights getting the foul there.
Niagara Knights personal assessment for Tristan Broadfield. Fans, check those tickets. New number 586. Please report to the scorer's table.
Both teams are making it down to the Knights' end. Dixon will be shooting two.
Looks like they're in bonus now, meaning any time the Knights foul them, they're going to get to go to the line.
Less than 2 minutes left in the first half.
Once again, that new winning number, last 3 digits, 586. 586.
Delroy Grandison with the ball now. Demoy Green coming up the court. Gives it to Aaron Chapman. Chapman turns around, puts up a three, and it's good. Aaron Chapman draining the three ball.
You can hear the swish come off the ball.
Humber giving the ball to nobody. Nice pass there to Grandison. He gets that easy layup, redeeming himself after going to the hoop the past couple times. Missing opportunities, he gets that one to go.
Looks like Grandison has got his mark back.
Gruich inside Niagara zone, spins around, puts a shot up, but it looks like he got fouled there.
We have a replay.
Fans, check your yellow shoe for catch ticket. Here's another winning number. Yellow ticket 770. 770. If that's your last three.
Rule Gruich at the line, getting ready to shoot some free throws now for Humber. Gruich getting that one to go. He's got another opportunity here. And he makes them both.
Gruich is
Extending that.
100% for his free throws so far. He's made 6 for 6.
Definitely not hurting his team that way. Aiden lays Minty now with the ball, giving it to Grandison. Grandison coming into the, gets the
Tries
ball.
to land the floater. Just a little too much mustard on that one.
And now the Hawks coming out of their own end. Elvis, Kerwin Elvis. Now it's Gruich putting up a 3, no good. The Knights player almost knocking it into their own zone there.
The Knights bench just amped off that last call.
Gibson Ediful not looking happy.
The ref doesn't look happy with that last player either. Dixon decides to walk away before he gets a technical.
It's probably in his best interest.
Elias Minty inbounds to Demoy Green. Demoy Green's going to be bringing it up the court.
Green with ball now. Guarded by Elvis. Now Minty with it. Elise Minty steps back to Chapman. He just drained a 3 before. Goes inside, gets the layup off, but no good. Grandison again.
With the
He gets
three-pointer.
He's got a chance at a 3-point play here. If he makes this one, his team will only be down by 1 point.
Grandison is setting up at the line. Looks to be making a shot and goes in. Makes the and one play.
It's always a key play to make. Getting that extra point added on.
Really helps the team morale as well. Definitely puts you a little bit up in confidence, to say the least.
For sure. There's nothing bad that extra points are going to do.
Oh, Grandison again, feeling himself off the last 2 plays, manages to get another block. Demoy Green sends it up, air ball, with just a few seconds left on the shot clock to end off the first quarter, or first half, sorry.
41-42 for Humber. Great game we've seen so far. Both teams playing their hearts out, but Humber's just had that little extra kick in them.
Both of them have shared the equal amount of fouls so far in this first half, 5 apiece.
Let's take a look at that replay there.
Chapman throws it over the mark, and then we got Grandison picking up the rebound, going in and getting that and one play, which we both saw ended up being a and one completed 3-point play. Grandison
That replay
is stoked.
is brought to you by Scarfoni Hawkins.
Great company.
Great company. Lots of people out at tonight's game showing their support for the team. (41-42), the score here.
Both teams are going to be making their way into the locker room. Coach will have a few words with both teams.
We'll be back with more basketball action after the half.
We've been watching a lot of film on Humber, just trying to learn their tendencies, what they do. We've been watching a lot of film on Humber, just trying to learn their tendencies, what they do, what they run, who their best players are. So we're just trying to figure out strategies to use against them, and I think we've done pretty good in our preparation. So we're ready to go out there and show them that we can win this game.
We are back at the Welland campus, ready for another half of basketball. Rudy here alongside Josh. What's going on, guys? You got
We've been
Trayvon
watching
Ash
a lot of film on Humber, just trying to learn their tendencies, what they do, what they run.
reporter caught up with one of the players of the Knights team.
Trayvon Ash, all the way from San Diego.
Guy's one of the star players. He is definitely one of the star players for Niagara.
The Knights have definitely been an influential team throughout this entire first half. I'm telling you, they're someone to look out for throughout this season.
Oh yeah, for sure. Trayvon Ash is a beast, always a player to watch.
Currently, right now, we have Ryan Christie still sitting on the bench, but he is still someone to look out for, hopefully play later in this season.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be an impact in tonight's game, but he has been in past games, and I'm sure he will be in games that are going to come.
I think he's definitely made progress on Laquan Hilton. He's definitely given him a few pointers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've noticed that throughout the season so far. The veterans have always seemed to be helping out the rookies here on the Knights.
You see Grandison right now getting ready to inbound the ball to start the second half off. He gets it to Laquan Hilton. Laquan Hilton now. Outside, Tyrell Rogers. Rogers driving to the hoop, gets that bucket to go. Nice play there by Tyrell Rogers. Now Gruich intercepted there by the Knights. Grandison coming in hard, gets the layup. Right off mark, actually. Now it's Elvis coming out for Humber. Gives it to Gone. Gone now with the ball. Coming in, driving to the hoop. Spins around his player, backwards layup, no good. There was Lawrence McNeil picking up the rebound there. And Laquan Hilton bringing the ball out of his own zone. Laquan Hilton getting right past the other guy, breaking his ankles.
McNeil manages to get the easy two.
Now Humber's trying to come out fast. Long lead pass to Elvis. Elvis now with the ball from beyond the three-point line. Gives it to Dixon. Dixon to Gone. Gone inside to Gruich, but it's no good.
Looks like the Hawks will still have possession. Gone will be inbounding. Sent it to Gruich. Gruich
Shots off, and it's good.
just reaches right over the Niagara defense.
Laquan Hilton now coming in with the ball. Hilton puts the shot up, and it's good. Ediful with the ball. Gives it to Gone. Gone now. Inside, covered by three Knights defenders. Passes it to nobody. The Knights are coming back out of their own zone now.
Laquan Hilton's going to be bringing it up the court. Starts off looking for some help. Could have potentially made the shot, but McNeil wasn't ready for the pass. Pass was incomplete. Gone looking to set up some sort of play. Dixon also confused with what was going on.
Grandison now coming in with the ball hard. Puts the shot up, and it's no good.
That was one lousy shot, if anything.
Yeah, for sure. Ediful now with the ball. He's looking to set up a play. Guarded by Ash. Gets by him. Inside to Dixon. Dixon with the shot, and it's good.
If anything, I could definitely commend the Hawks for their great passing work. They've been out here all day, passing great. No issue whatsoever.
Laquan Hilton puts the layup up. Rebounded by the Knights. By Humber, but it's knocked out of bounds. Tyrell Rogers with the ball. Rogers goes up, but it's no good. Actually, it looks like there's a foul that was called there. Niagara's going to be getting the ball here along the sidelines. Delroy Grandison.
Inbounding the ball over to Trayvon Ash. Ash getting some help from McNeil.
Ash traveled there on the play, actually. I thought he was going to get a call for a foul, but looks like he took one too many steps. There's Gruich with the ball. Boule Gruich. He gives it to Kerwin Elvis. Elvis with the ball. Elvis back to Gruich.
Edifel looks to bring it into
nice
the basket.
crossover move, going to the hoop. What a play there.
The coach just rattled, not liking the defense at all from the Knights.
That was a sick play. Defense couldn't do anything about that. Edifel just making his defender look ridiculous.
Humber just giving a little example of why they're first in the division, showing off why they're undefeated.
Trayvon Ash traveled again, second time in a row. Looks like he stepped on somebody's foot there, lost his balance, tried to get the pass off, but couldn't do it before traveling. You can see the Knights coach, as you were just saying, not too happy right now. Edifel with the ball.
Edifel looks down to slow the play down.
He gives it over to Gruich. Gruich back to Elvis. Elvis going into the net, puts the layup up, no good. Davidson coming in hard from behind, and that's going to be an over-the-back foul. There's Laquan Hilton and Braden Gahn, number 7 and number 7. You can see Trayvon Ash getting ready to inbound it.
Still a little rattled from those last two calls.
McNeil with a hard foul on that play. He doesn't look happy, but that was an easy call for the refs, getting both his hands up in the face of the defender.
Also, the illegal pick where he's normally supposed to be planted if you're going to set up a pick and roll. Ideally, that's the #1 play that you want to be going for, although he was moving.
Yeah, he only had one foot on the ground, so not a legal screen, as you were saying.
That's what's going to give Humber their possession right now.
Humber has the lead by 1 point right now. And they're going to come back and look to extend that lead. Junior Davis with the ball now. Junior over to Edifel. Edifel with another sweet crossover move.
Trying to make his way to the basket, just unable to do so.
Junior Davis putting up a 3, but it's no good. Edifel gets blocked hard there. Now Grandison trying to come out of his own zone, but stolen by Edifel. He is not happy. Refs made a call. Keeping his composure though, because can't get those technicals. There's Tyrell Rogers lined up right in front of us, getting ready to inbound it. Laquan Hilton coming up the floor for the Knights. Stolen away. Nice play there by Humber. They lose the ball there, Gone, not able to keep control. And Niagara will be getting it back here.
Taking a look at Laquan Hilton, he is a rookie, first year, just coming out. He's a great point guard. Taking a little bit of advice every once in a while.
Nice layup there by Tyrone Dixon, making it look easy, giving his team a 3-point lead. Now Tyrell Rogers coming into the offensive zone. Laquan Hilton puts up a 3. Oh, just off mark on that play.
Still playing defense, real tough defense.
Gibson Edifel coming up the floor. He's deked the pants off of 2 players in a row now.
Couldn't get around Laquan Hilton.
Yeah, but he has put some sweet moves on.
Lemos and Chapman have both made their way onto the court. Looks like Tyrell Rogers will be making his way off as well in order for Levi Makuna to step on.
Junior Davis is inbounding there. He gets it over to Kenny Ejim. Ejim puts a shot up, no good. Nice rebound by Trayvon Ash. Ash gives it to Lemos. Lemos in into the zone now. Gives it back to Trayvon Ash.
Ash outside the arc here, looking to maybe take a shot. Oh, the fake out. Lemos just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, there was a little bit of miscommunication there, so not what the Knights were expecting on that play. They're gonna have to come back strong. Ediful trying to get it out of his own zone, guarded by Lemos though.
Let's see if Lemos can deal with his fancy footwork.
They both got pink shoes, so you never know.
Great passing there.
Putting the shot up. And
the Knights fans are just stoked off that air ball.
Oh yeah, letting him know that he missed that.
If you miss the fans, I don't know if you can hear that drum pounding.
I know we can for sure. That was gone sitting down after missing that free throw.
He's not looking too happy with himself, taking a lap.
He had a sweet dunk earlier, but since then, he hasn't really done a whole lot. Shots off from Humber, and it's good. Nice rebound there. Junior Davis getting on it.
Lemos starting to put on his own fancy moves here. Both of them number 3, both of them with their pink shoes.
Mark Lemos gives it over to Ash. Ash puts up a long 3, and it's good.
In the face.
On Ash. What a shot.
In the face of Junior Davis.
Oh my. What a play there. He was at least 3 feet behind.
Here we go. Junior Davis, I promise you, he's going to try and make his redemption shot.
Oh, and he
Lays
does.
it easy too.
Giving it right back to Trayvon Ash. This is a back and forth match between these two teams.
Promise you, Trayvon Ash is making the recall here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna look for him to do something big here.
Takes another long bomber.
Oh, just off on that one. Close shot. Nice pass there. Oh, what a play. Penny Ejim getting it done. Set up by Gibson Ediful. That was a sweet layup there. Nice vision by Ediful, getting the ball right across the court. As we were saying earlier,
Trayvon Ash has collected 10 points so far. He has a 41% field goal rating, and he has 1 steal so far throughout the game.
Great stats so far. We're still right in the third quarter, so still almost a quarter and a half left to go in tonight's game.
He usually averages around 20 points.
Let's take a look at this play. Ash outside. Look how far out he is. That's unreal, the distance on that shot. Getting it done.
Not even a problem, just flies right into the net. Smooth like butter.
Humber did a great job responding though. Junior Davis, Baron Davis is in the NFL. Getting into the hoop. It's 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
Taking a look at both benches, looks like the coaches are really trying to set up some sort of game plan.
Yeah, definitely going over what they can do to get on top. Still a tight game. Humber leads by 6 points.
Both teams making their way back onto the court.
Humber will start with the ball. Niagara will start with the ball. And Mark Lemos taking it out for the Knights. Giving it to Ash.
Ash looks like he might even be taking the shot from there now.
I
Who knows?
was just about to say that. DeMoy Green with the 3 gets that to go. Actually, that was just a long 2.
McNeil just stoked off the bench.
Oh my, what a layup there.
Such athleticism.
What a play by Junior Davis, the shooting guard out of Scarborough.
The score now 58-52, 6-point deficit in this third period.
Junior Davis just showing what he's made of here in the third quarter. And Trayvon Ash picking up another foul there, I think. No, that was Junior Davis for Humber picking up the foul there. Knights are going to get the ball back.
Dixon's going to take his seat. Matthew Bokovic is looking to come onto the court. Second time we'll be seeing him tonight. Definitely made an influence the first time he was on the court.
Trayvon Ash now with the ball. Watch out for him, step back, jumper, just off mark there. Now Humber coming back with the ball. Matthew Bukovic giving it to Elvis, to Bukovic. Junior Davis behind the back move, looking for someone to dish it off to. Stolen by Demoy Green, now Trayvon Ash coming up, he's got time, dunks it. Nice play, Trayvon Ash.
Plays it in, nice and easy.
Great vision by Demoy Green, seeing the open lane, finding the pass, giving it to Trayvon Ash so that he can get that play.
Gets him 2 more points to add to his career.
Rebounded by Humber. That is Junior Davis now with the ball. Looks like he double dribbled that. Knights taking over. They're down by 4 points. Just over 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Grandison looking to inbound.
He gives it to Demoy Green. Green now swings it over to Mark Lemos. Lemos driving to the hoop, puts the layup up, no good. Delroy Grandison there on the rebound though. Knights now down by 2. Gone with the ball, gone, guarded by Ash. Going to the net, Bryant.
And up and down.
He travels actually. Great play there by, Aaron Chapman there making the play.
Demoy Green bringing it up the court once again.
Stolen away though. Nice steal there by Elvis, yeah, getting the layup. What a play.
Demoy Green again with possession. Seems to be the #1 ball carrier. Over to Lemos. Lemos taking the 3.
Just off on that one. And Gruich gets the rebound. Now Elvis with the ball. Elvis coming out of the zone. Swings it over, shots off, no good. Rebounded by Humber. Humber taking it up. Gruich getting that. Delroy Grandison knocked down.
Manages to get possession. Takes the foul.
Looks like the Hawks are going to take over here. Elvis now with the ball. Elvis inside to Gruich.
Gruich pushing his way in off Chapman. Chapman's not letting it happen. That was a charge and a half.
Chapman just taking the contact.
Coach not happy at all with no call there.
Mark Lemos coming up the court. Lemos looking for someone to dish it off to, and he does. Gives it to Green. Green driving to the hoop. Misses that layup opportunity. 25 seconds left here in the quarter. Humber coming out strong.
Lemos playing weak defense, putting in no effort right now, standing in the middle of the court.
Gruich traveling there.
Some of the Niagara players are starting to get tired. Starting to get a little restless with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Hopefully we can reamp the energy going into the fourth quarter.
They're down by 6 points right now. Humber has 62 with Niagara 56. Grandison with the ball. He's got 12 seconds left in the quarter. Gives to Ash. Looks like the Knights are going to hold on for the last shot of the quarter. And Ash puts the shot up. Just off mark on that one. As we end the third quarter, 62 Humber, 56 Niagara. We've seen some aggressive offense by both teams. Good hustle. Humber just coming out on top. If the Knights can come out strong here in the last quarter, they'll be able to end the 7-0 run that they've been putting on. Let's look at that steal. It's a nice play. Trayvon Ash getting the dunk here, going up, putting it down with 2 hands.
No.
You can see the team right there warming up, looking over some strategy, seeing what they can do so they can come out on top here in the 4th. Niagara might be down, but they've been here before. They know how to come back. They're a tough team to play and a great 4th quarter team.
Once again, all home games right here at Niagara College are being broadcasted live on the internet through broadcasting students. For more information, check out the complete broadcast.
Taking a look at the Niagara Knights bench, they're looking to reestablish some sort of game plan for the 4th period. They're hoping that they can hopefully take away that winning streak that Humber has on right now, that's 7-0.
It's a pretty impressive win streak, 7 games in a row.
Taking away that win streak would be even more impressive.
For sure.
Having the bragging rights here at home by the Knights.
Both teams getting ready to get back on the court and start this last quarter of play.
Sounds like the fans are amped. Let's see if the players are here to play.
Let's take a look at that pushing off. Gruich just getting physical, pushing Aaron Chapman right off of him.
Getting no call on that play either.
Elvis giving it to Gone. Braden Gone.
Trying to psych out Trayvon Ash, but he's not having any of it.
Matthew Bukovic now with the ball. Bukovic
trying to dish it off. He doesn't want anything to do with that ball.
Inside to Gruich. Gruich gives it to Gone, and Gone goes up with the layup.
Gone has been a pretty influential player throughout the game so far. Hasn't made too many baskets, but he's definitely been there in spirit.
See, Laquan Hilton puts up a 3, just off mark there.
McNeil trying to get the rebound, just no dice. Gone.
Niagara's actually an excellent 3-point shooting team. They shoot 40% from the floor,
majority of their team
30% from
make
3.
The threes.
And they're a 30% 3-point shooting team. Elvis now with the ball. Giving it inside to Gruich. Gruich going up. He travels there again. Definitely not happy with that call. You can see the look of surprise on his face.
He should be happy he didn't get that charge. Shouldn't be pushing his luck.
Demoy Green. He will be inbounding for Niagara. And Laquan Hilton will take it up the court. Hilton coming in strong. McNeil setting a little screen there. And gives it back to Demoy Green. Green now going to the hoop, gives it to Aaron Chapman. Chapman for 3, just off on that one. Gone getting the rebound, giving it to Elvis. Now Elvis coming up the court with the ball. Elvis giving it to Gruich. Gruich back out to Ediful. Ediful swings it back to Gruich. Gruich leaves it there for Ediful. Inside to Gone. Gone puts the shot up, blocked by Trayvon Ash.
Oh, looks like the refs put the whistle away until the Knights have to get a call.
That was a sweet block there by Trayvon Ash, but it looks like the Knights getting the foul there after.
Actually, must have missed the elbow at the start of the play.
Braden Gone picking up the foul there, number 7. Niagara's ball. Laquan Hilton. Hilton now coming out of his own zone with the ball. Tight defense by Ediful. Hilton now looking for someone to give the ball to. Sees Chapman. Chapman for 3. And it's good. Oh, Aaron Chapman.
Showing off the versatile style. He can play all over.
What a play there by number 22, Aaron Chapman. Now Ediful coming out of his own zone, giving it to Elvis. Kerwin Elvis. Nice screen there, set from Humber. Inside, Gruich all alone.
Gone throws the ball down and catches his own rebound. Leaves the ball for the Niagara team to pick up on their own. Aaron Chapman's trying to keep the spirit high as he looks to inbound to Laquan Hilton. Laquan Hilton bringing it up the court.
There's a lot of aggression in between the Humber fans and the Niagara fans right now. Both teams going at it on the sidelines.
On either ends of us, I feel like I'm in the middle of a war.
We are in the middle of a war here. Every time a basket's scored, you can see one team shouting over to the other side. It is intense here.
Looks like Humber's slowly trying to pull away with a 7-point lead right now. 7 minutes left on the clock.
Still lots of time for Niagara to come back, though. Here's Aaron Chapman underneath his own net. Gives it back out to Trayvon Ash. He could score from there if he wanted to, but he's going to take it inside.
Decides to pass it off rather than take the shot. Sent it to Demoy Green, who lays in the shot and the and one play. So ridiculous. So ridiculous.
What a play, Demoy Green. Crazy layup there. I don't know how that went in.
The circus shot.
And he has a chance at a three-point play.
He's got some similar little pink shoes on there. He should be able to make it. There it is. The
All about the shoes, eh, Josh?
The sweet sound of the swoosh.
The Knights now only down by 4 points. As I was saying, still in this game. Dixon to
Over
Elvis. Not Elvis Presley, but good enough.
Yeah, he's definitely not in this building.
Ediful back to Elvis. Elvis puts a shot up just off on that one. Aaron Chapman now going for it, but Ediful gets it. Swings it back to Elvis. Elvis now over to his teammate. Gets fouled though. That was Chad Bewley going up, getting the harm.
Getting ready to set up at the line. Hoping to accomplish a three-point play.
Yeah, he's got a chance to extend that lead to 7 points now. Reestablish that 7-point lead they had just a few moments ago, and he does.
You can hear the Humber fans clapping after that last shot.
There's Aaron Chapman getting on the bench. He's had a great quarter so far.
Broomfield subbing on for him. Also another one of Niagara Knights' three-point shooters.
Mark Lemos and Elvis getting physical there underneath the net. Lemos now with the ball. Coming out of his own zone.
Lemos switching up sides of the court, sends it over to Demoy.
That's actually Tyrell Rogers. Rogers now driving, gets the ball stripped from him. Nice play there. Now Junior Davis with the sweet layup. And the Knights are looking to come back fast. Mark Lemos coming in, going to the net. Gives it to Grandison, but he was not quite paying attention. Out of bounds. Humber is taking this game into their own hands. They now have a 9-point lead.
The Knights bench call for a timeout. Aaron Chapman out on the court trying to hype up his teammates.
Humber just resting up right now, giving all their key players some water so they can get back out there, be juiced up and ready to go.
Here we are, Bewley Gruich. He has 10 points so far this game, managed to get 7 rebounds. He's at 100% free throw percentage. If he's able to keep up the rebounds, he gets 3 more and he'll have a double-double. I was thinking about coffee. I was a little thirsty. Haven't had a triple-triple in a while.
He is one of the players we were talking about earlier. Again, those Bewley Gruich, the 6'10 forward out of Loznica. Niagara has dominated this game so far. They're down still. Let's take a look at that sweet layup by Demoy Green. How did that go in? Just rolling everywhere.
Look at the Humber player. Even he's confused as to how the ball went in.
Niagara down by 9 points, 6 minutes, 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Humber now taking the ball out of their own zone. Ediful spinning around his defender.
Still able to maintain possession even though he was speeding down the court.
Ediful double traveling there. Not even going to argue that play because he knows he did it.
Makes his way back. Ready to play some defense. That's the attitude I like seeing players play.
Tristan Broomfield's out there now. He hasn't seen too much playing time tonight's game. Oh, stolen by Ediful. Looks like he stepped out of bounds there. Knights are going to be taking it back. Be nice if we saw Niagara come back here in the last couple of minutes of the game. Still 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Tristan Broomfield. There's Delroy Grandison actually inbounding there now.
Veteran player Ryan Christie giving some friendly advice over to Terrell Rogers.
Christie's actually out right now. You see him there in one of the black shirts.
Far one on the left there. You might have seen his gold watch once or twice.
Now the Knights trying to make something here. Tyrell Rogers puts up a three. No good there. Rebounded by Bewley. Gives it to Ediful. Ediful puts the block by Rogers. What a play.
It was called goaltending. Don't believe it though.
No, that was definitely, that was a
goaltending.
clean block.
The ball was still going up in the air, but you know what? I'm not the referee.
Should be though.
Pinstripes don't suit me.
It's for convicts and referees. Now Mark Lemos coming up. No good on that shot. Ediful going to the hoop.
Ediful
no
sends
good.
it back. Sneaky pass.
Early.
Reverse lay-in.
Bewley, I mean, getting that to go.
Bewley having a great fourth quarter rather.
13-point lead now for Humber. Tristan Broomfield out there. Puts up a three. No good there.
Just off the mark, unable to get his own rebound. Hustled his way over.
They give it to Junior Davis. Davis to Bewley. Back to Dixon, and Dixon just drops it back for Ediful. Ediful now, a little crossover move, getting by two defenders, going to the hoop, and it's good. Looks like there was a foul there on the play, though.
Ediful letting his optimistic attitude get him plays, get him points throughout this entire game.
There's Mark Lemos. He's had a great game so far. Had an awesome first quarter, tons of steals, putting up lots of points, but since then hasn't really been out on the board too much.
Gets the N1 play.
The drum doesn't phase Ediful there, making that free throw. Now Laquan Hilton coming out.
Calls a foul. I thought it was a travel for a second. I was like, his feet aren't that fast.
That was on Humber. Barron. That's Davis there, one of the key players.
I wish that was Baron Davis.
Junior Davis. I don't know why I keep saying Barron. Just
What I'd do to see Baron Davis here.
flows better.
Oh, not even that. He used to be a basketball player. The great beard. Beautiful beard.
Oh, what a play there. Trayvon Ash taking it to the rim.
Ediful seems to be a primary ball carrier right now. Can't see why not. Foul called on Elvis. Grandison just steals the ball from his hands.
There's Tyrell Rogers. And Humber calls a timeout with 4 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game.
15 seconds left on the shot clock, it seems like, for the Knights.
It was a pretty tight game until this fourth quarter. Humber's just come out on top. They wanted to win. They were hungry in this fourth quarter.
Managed to push out 14 points against the Knights. Taking a look at this Humber graphic here, we'll look at some of the influential players so far in tonight's game. Number 10, Tyron Dixon. We also have number 15, Vule Gruich, and Chad Bruley, number 21.
They're all great players. You say Vule Gruich, I mean, most points on his team. He's got 90 so far this season. That's pretty impressive, averaging about 12, 13 per game.
He's 39th ranking so far in the OCAA.
Trayvon Ash out there, he's number 8.
He has 20 points per game. He's getting up there. He has around 14, I believe, so far.
Both teams getting ready to get back out on the floor now.
The Niagara bench just getting amped, getting ready to get back on the court. That's the type of attitude I like to see players play.
Looking at the stat sheet here, it's surprising we don't see Junior Davis amongst the top on his team. I mean, he's had a breakout game so far, lighting it up on both sides of the court. Trayvon Ash now taking the ball out for the Knights. Ash puts up a three.
With the hand in his
it's
face.
Good. Nice play, Trayvon Ash. Team's now down by 11. They still have time to come back in this game. Dixon, right to Bewley, wide open.
As we mentioned earlier, Bewley is having a great fourth quarter.
Trayvon Ash now. He just needs to nail back a couple more three-pointers.
Stands outside the arc.
Loses that one to Ediful, and then Tyrell Rogers comes in, stealing it away.
The Niagara side just getting amped.
Block there. Delroy Grandison picking up the loose ball. Now Trayvon Ash with it, giving it to Laquan Hilton. Hilton just crosses half. He's guarded by Gibson Ediful. He gets past him, puts the layup up, and it's no good. Delroy Grandison almost getting the rebound, but
Ball
no
goes
good.
off of a Niagara player, sadly. Just only making that lead a little bit worse for the Knights to catch up to.
13 points right now. Humber is comfortably sitting ahead of Niagara.
With less than 4 minutes left in this final quarter.
There's Gone coming up the floor hard. Stolen
Grandison.
away by Grandison though.
Opens up his hand and just fell into
Grandison
it.
to Chapman. Chapman, no good. Grandison,
Oh.
no good. And then Ash just gives it to Rogers. Rogers puts up a three, and that is good.
Finishes the play better than he ever could have.
And from three-point range. Now Ediful's coming up. Fouled on that play. Going to the line. Gets the bucket too. Chance at a three-point play here for Gibson Ediful. Both players are getting heated now. You see Chad Bewley and Grandison going at it. Ref's giving a little talk in there to Chad Bewley.
Making sure he calms down a little bit, avoid some confrontation later in this period. Only 3 minutes left, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Bewley Gruich just subs on. This guy's a monster, 6'10".
Might as well just calm down the confrontation that could have happened. Ediful back up at the line.
Puts the shot up and it's good. Giving his team a 13-point lead yet again. Coming out of his own zone. Laquan Hilton now puts the shot up and it's good. The Knights now down by 11 points, 3 minutes left here in the game.
Trayvon Ash trying to get back for defense.
Ediful with the ball, looking to set something up for his team. Little crossover move there, swings it over to
Junior
Davis. Rebounded though by Laquan Hilton.
Just a small guy, but able to get the job done.
Hilton coming out of his own zone, trying to swing it over to Tyrell Rogers, but it's tipped out of bounds there.
The Knights regain possession. Aaron Chapman looking to inbound the ball.
Chapman giving it to Ash. Ash, dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Puts up a long three, just off on that one. As I was saying, dangerous from anywhere. Pulls up a shot from
just below the arc. Or sorry,
that
just
was
away from half, sorry.
Yeah, just away from half. That was a shot and a half on its own. There's Aaron Chapman giving it to Laquan Hilton. Hilton, little spin move there, trying to get past Elvis. Nice screen set by Chapman. Now Tyrell Rogers saves the ball. Ash with the ball, and the foul is called there.
Ediful not happy with that call.
I don't think any of Humber fans, players, or coaches were happy with that call.
Ediful just walks it off with a smile.
His team's got a 11-point lead right now. He's not too concerned. Ash making that free throw. Long lead pass there to Ediful. Ediful getting the layup. There's Ediful right there. He's had a great game. Laquan Hilton, little fadeaway move there. Air balls that. And now Humber's coming out of their own zone. Tipped there.
Granderson trying to get the rebound off that
Dixon
steal.
gets it though. And now Ediful. Ediful spins around his player. Stolen away by Grandison. Delroy Grandison coming in. Layup, no good. Every time he's coming in hard like that, going for the layup, just can't seem to get the right touch on it. Too much power yet again.
Willie Gruich against Chapman, managed to make his way around him, unable to at this point.
There's a 7-inch difference in between those two. Foul called on the play there. Number 23, Kerwin Elvis.
Looks like Chad Booley is coming back onto the court. He might have settled down a little bit. Grandison's still out there. He might be looking for some revenge. Oh no, he was subbed off for Levi Makuna.
Tyrell Rogers definitely trying to put some points up now for his team.
With only 1 minute and 30 seconds left, will the Knights be able to cap this 11-point deficit?
If Rogers sinks this one, it'll only be 10 points, 5 buckets, and they're back in it.
I need 5 possessions.
In the last minute and a half, it's tough.
Or Trayvon Ash might need to do some Hail Marys, just launch some three-pointers.
There's Elvis coming in hard, and he is fouled on that play. The Knights, I don't think, are in bonus yet, so it's just going to be Humber ball at the sideline.
Bewley looking to inbound.
Ediful stepped way back behind the three-point line. Gonna watch for him on this play.
Only used 4 seconds of their shot clock. 20 seconds left on it.
Inside to Gruich. Gruich now, the 7-inch height difference over his defender.
Sends it back to Humber. Humber's just underneath the basket once again. Bewley trying to make some quiet communications here.
Slowly taking that clock away. This is not good for the Knights. They need a steal here. Now Dixon gives it back to Ediful. Ediful with the ball. Nice pick there by Dixon. Over to Elvis. Elvis now driving in, puts the shot up, no good, and he goes down hard. He's slow getting up here.
The Knights defense just doesn't seem to be in it anymore.
A reach-in call there on Trayvon Ash. He had his arms all over Burley. Bewley. Getting some towel action out there, wiping the sweat off the court so nobody slips and falls.
Taking a look at the scramble that just happened. Started off with Elvis trying to make his way in. And then
Goes
he
down hard though.
lands on his back, and then you see him holding his head there.
Looks like he might have hit his head off of the floor. We didn't get a good look at it there.
Gets up slowly.
Bewley missing the first chance.
One thing I do notice, though, is that he is still on the court. Couldn't be hurt too badly.
And Bewley making the best of his second opportunity.
Sends it into Chapman. Chapman's making his way up the court.
They pretty much need to just put shots off as soon as they can.
With 52 seconds left on the clock.
It's pretty much all but over now. They're going to need a monumental comeback here if they want to win. Trayvon Ash drive into the hoop. No good there. Dixon. Now Bewley.
Slows it down, sends it to Dixon.
Dixon to Ediful. Ediful now putting on his moves yet again. Oh my, Ediful going to the hoop.
Always finds an easy way to the basket.
Well, when you deke your defenders out like he does,
he can always choose an easy lane.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Trayvon Ash from downtown.
Oh my.
Gets the rebound, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah, at least they got some points up there. Game's pretty much done, 20 seconds left. 11-point lead for Humber. Oh, what a spin move there. Now Dixon. There's a foul on the play. 13, Trayvon Ash picking up the foul there. Bewley making that one.
Taking a look over at that Humber bench, they look pretty satisfied there, seeing that there's only 10 seconds left in this game. With the 11-point deficit there, almost making it 12. Bewley has the potential, makes the shot.
Yeah, this game is out of reach for the Knights. That means Humber is going to extend that lead or win streak to 8 games, putting an end to Niagara's win streak at 2 games. It's a great game
them
we
to
just saw.
3 and 4 overall this season.
Humber moves to 8-0 now on the season after just winning 90-77.
What looked like would be a tight game actually ended up changing to not so tight of a game towards the end of the game. In the 4th period, it looked like Humber was just able to take full control of the game and ended up leaving the Knights in quite disappointment as you look at them just high-five off their home court.
Humber definitely came out with a bloodthirst in that 4th quarter, just wanting the win, and they got it.
What the coach said to them in the locker room or even on that bench throughout the 3rd.
It was a great game we just saw here tonight.
Humber finishing 90-77.
Let's take a look at Ediful, just blowing right by his defenders. Did that all game.
Always able to just create his own lanes. No problems at all for him.
Gibson, Ediful,
if anyone asks, it's the
fantastic
pink
game.
shoes. I'm telling you, it's the pink shoes.
All the fans are getting ready to leave the stadium now. Both games done. Humber coming out on top here tonight in both men's and women's games. It's going to be a good drive back for those teams. My co-host Josh Prasad actually got the chance to catch up with one of the Humber players, star players of tonight's game, number 3, Gibson Ediful. Let's go to Josh right now.
So what things are you able to do in order to take control of the court?
Honestly, coach gave us a good game plan, and I just try to execute it when I'm on the floor.
When executing, do you always purposely try to make your own lane?
Yes, I try to, just because I know my guys are a lot bigger than most teams, so I try to get in the seams and then make sure my bigs get the ball.
Do you have any other game plans for the rest of the season? Being able to keep up an undefeated streak?
Hopefully coach keeps giving us a good scouting report, and we're going to follow it to a T, and when we do, we win games.
All right, cool, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for that, Josh. Great interview there with one of the star players for the game. Thanks for joining us in tonight's game. Again, I'm Rudy Kadlik, sitting beside Josh Prasad. You just watched Knights basketball.